Good morning and welcome to your yoga practice. You don't need any props for this practice, but if you do have anything that you know you enjoy to have, please bring them along. And we'll begin at the end of our mat, seated in a comfortable position, maybe on your shins and heels like I am, or maybe cross-legged if that's more comfortable for you. We won't be here for long. Close down your eyes or soften your gaze. And bring your hands into any position, any gesture that feels nourishing in this moment. And take a full breath in through your nose, filling up. Long breath out the mouth. 2 more clearing breaths like that. Great. Come to your natural breath, in and out your nose. Long and slow. And as you land in, reflect on why you've arrived on your yoga mat this morning. What is your reason for coming to your practice? Let this guide you towards an intention, a sankalpa for this 30-minute vinyasa. Drawing hands to heart center into Anjali Mudra, prayer, like you're holding that sankalpa, that intention, in the little space between your palms. We seal it off and honor the opening of practice with another clearing breath and a chant of Om, breathing in and breathing out. Inhale for Om. Interlace your hands with palms down over your heart, your chest. Breathe in, feel the palms rise. As you breathe out, press the palms away, draw your chin to your chest, rounding through your spine, tucking tailbone under. Inhale, lift the hands up to the sky, lift the heart, maybe lift the gaze. Exhale, round, press the hands away, chin to chest. 2 more like that, use your full breath. Finding some space through the front of the body, the back of the body. Starting to open at the edges. Next time you inhale, reach up and stay up. And exhale, take a little side bend towards the right, keeping left hip tucking down to the heel or maybe to the earth if you're cross-legged. A full breath in here. Breathe out, come through center. Reach up a little taller through the crown, breathe in. Breathe out, side bend to the other side. Full breath in through right side body. Full breath out, come out. Land the hands, find a child's pose. Extend your arms forward, forehead towards your mat. Knees might want to be wide here or narrow. Just take a moment to be still. Watch how these first moments and movements of practice are landing. And find a tabletop. Wrists stuck under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Inhale, your right arm sweeps up, find space between the hands. Exhale, thread the needle, reach under your left arm, hover the shoulder. Inhale, reach up once more. Exhale, thread, reach as far as you can, and then land the right shoulder. Maybe you extend your left hand forward or find a bind. Press the tops of the feet into the earth, the shin bones grounding. Left hip drawing back in space. Breathe into your belly. Land left hand back in front of your face. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, right hand lands. Inhale, left arm peels up, come to the other side. Find that space across the heart between the hands. Exhale, thread and hover, reach as far as you can under right arm. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread, hover, and then land. Left shoulder, left temple. Maybe right hand moves forward or finds that bind. Draw right hip crease back in space. Ground through the shins. Breathe into your belly. Land right hand back in front of your face. Inhale, peel your left arm up. Exhale, land the left hand back down. Point your fingertips out to the sides of your mat and find some swaying with the shoulders and the hips side to side over the wrists. Maybe there's some circles here. If you want more sensation, you might flip the fingers so that they're right pointing back towards the knees. Maybe you peel up, the heels of the hands lift, coming onto the fingers, giving them a little stretch. And fingertips point forward. Tuck your toes under, take a breath in. Breath out, downward facing dog. Lift your knees, hips peel up and back. Keep a bend in your knees, head hangs heavy. Take a breath in here. Breathe out, lower the knees. Untuck your toes. Breathe in, tabletop. Breathe out, child's pose, hips to heels. Moving with breath. Inhale, tabletop, tuck the toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog, peel up. Inhale, lower the knees, untuck your toes, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose, balasana. Inhale, lift to hands and knees. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward dog, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, tabletop, untuck your toes. Exhale, hips to heels, balasana. One more time, moving through with your breath. Keeping hands grounded, fingers spread nice and wide as you move here. Knuckles suctioning down into the earth. We'll meet next in a downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your gaze, come to the toes. Bend your knees, exhale. Step forward to the top of your mat. Uttanasana, forward fold. Take a halfway lift, fingertips to your thighs or your shins as you lengthen the spine. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, head and neck hang nice and heavy. Inhale, bend into your knees, reach up, rise up, Urdhva Hastasana, palms pressed together. Exhale, hands through heart, down by your sides, Tadasana. Maybe you close your eyes here, take a moment to pause, to feel. Tune into the subtle shifts in the body. Inhale, reach up. Press the palms together at the top. Exhale, bend your knees, hinge from your hips as you fold forward. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Lengthen your spine, gaze down. Exhale, plant your hands, step one foot back, followed by the other for your high plank, Kumbhakasana. Press the mat away with the hands, rounding slightly through the upper back. Lower your pelvis slightly so it's in line from your heels to your crown. Lower your knees, untuck your toes, breathe in, shift shoulders over wrists. Breathe out, lower all the way down to your belly. Elbows stay tucked up and towards each other. Press into the tops of your feet. Inhale, baby cobra, chest and head lift. Exhale, lower, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. One full breath here. Inhale, high to the balls of your feet. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, step forward. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold, melt. Inhale, press into the feet, bend the knees as you rise up. Exhale, hands through heart and down by your sides, Tadasana. Once more, inhale, arms reach up, take up space, reach tall. Exhale, fold forward. And a halfway lift as you breathe in, lift the heart, shoulders draw back towards your sitting bones. Exhale, melt down, plant your hands, step one foot back and then the other. Option to lower your knees here again or keep them lifted. Press the mat away with your hands. Take a breath in, shoulders shift forward. Exhale, either lower down to your belly or chaturanga, elbows hug in. Inhale, either cobra like before or upward facing dog, thighs lifted off the earth. Exhale, tuck your toes under, downward facing dog from wherever you are. A full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, high to the tops of your feet. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step to the tops of your mat, or top of your mat, I should say. Inhale, a halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. This time stay. Another halfway lift as you breathe in, lift the heart. Exhale, fold. Take a big step back with your left leg. Lower your knee, option to untuck your toes. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, soften your shoulders, soften your gaze. Draw your left hip forward, right hip back. You might imagine that you're dragging your left knee forward along the earth and your right heel backward. Feel that activation, that magnetization between your inner thighs. Take a breath in, lift the spine. Breath out, open through the elbows, cactus, lift the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. One more like that. Inhale, reach up, grow tall. Exhale, cactus, heart lifts and opens. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, plant the left hand, tuck your back toes, lift your knee as right arm opens up, simple twist. Lift the back thigh bone. Take a breath in, lift a little higher through the top hand. Breath out, right arm circles back and down. Step your left foot forward to meet the right at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Big step back with your right leg this time. Lower your knee, option to untuck toes. As you rise up, you breathe in. Settle in, find the shape, that drawing forward of back knee, back through the front heel. Soften through your shoulders, find your steady gaze. Breathe in. Cactus, breathe out. Inhale, breathe, reach up. Exhale, cactus. Once more with your own breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, right hand plants, tuck back toe to lift the knee, left arm sweeps up, simple twist. Find space between left and right hand like we did in the twist. Lift the back thigh bone, breathe in. Breathe out, left arm circles back and down. frame the front foot, step right foot forward to meet the left. Inhale, a halfway lift. Exhale, fold, melt. Inhale, bend into the knees as you rise up. Urdhva Hastasana, reach up, grow tall. Exhale, hands through heart and down by your sides, Tadasana. Take a moment to be still. Feel energy building, shifting. The heartbeat. Softening in the face. Let your toes be relaxed. Accept that support from the ground beneath you. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift as you breathe in. Exhale, fold, big step back with your left leg. Keep the back knee lifted, a slight bend into that knee. You might widen your stance here for crescent. Press into the feet, inhale, rise up. Exhale, we settle, find that steady gaze. Again, left hip drawing forward, right hip back, squaring through the pelvis. Take a breath in, lift navel in and up to the heart. Exhale, cactus, lift the heart even more. Inhale, reach up. 2 more like before. Great, breathe in, reach up. As you breathe out, twist, right arm back, left arm forward, hover the back knee. Inhale, reach up through center. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Back heel lands, you might widen your stance here. Front heel approximately in line with the back heel or inner arch. Soften your shoulders while you spread the arms nice and wide. Find space across the heart, that widening of the chest. Deep bend in that front knee. Inhale, flip your front palm, reverse warrior, reach up and back, light through the back hand. Exhale, triangle, extend your front leg. You might walk the back foot in an inch. Then reach forward over that front hip, back hip sliding back. When you can't reach any further, right arm lands in front of the right leg and left arm can either reach up or take a hold of the left hip. Spinning the left side of the chest open in your Trikonasana. Gaze either to the side or up towards the top thumb. Find that space across the heart. Full breath. Windmill the arms, frame off your front foot, runner's lunge, ball of back foot. Inhale, open the heart here. Exhale, plant the hands, round through upper back, step back, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. High to the balls of your feet, breathe in. Bend your knees, look forward as you breathe out, and then step or maybe hop forward. Forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up all the way, grow tall, take up space. Exhale, hands through heart. We pause in Tadasana, arms by your side. Take a moment to soften through toes, through face, through shoulders. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold a big step back with your right leg, maybe a slightly wider stance, a little bend in that back knee. Press down through the feet as you inhale, rise up, crescent lunge with control. Steady your gaze, soften your shoulders, square your hips, breathe in. Cactus, breathe out 3 times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist, left arm back, right arm forward, back knee hovers over the earth. Inhale, reach up through center. Exhale, warrior 2, land the back heel, ground into that outside blade edge of the right foot. Widen across the arms, soft gaze over front middle finger. Inhale, flip the front palm, reach up and back, reverse. Exhale, go tall, extend that front leg, maybe back foot steps in. Reach forward first, then find your Trikonasana, your choice of positioning with the arms. Press the mat away through the feet. Find space between the hands. Wrap the right side ribs upwards towards the ceiling. Final breath. Windmill the arms, frame off your front foot, bend into the front knee, ball of back foot, breathe in, look forward. As you breathe out, plant the hands, round through upper back, step back, downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, come high to the feet, start to roll forward to your high plank. Option to lower your knees, a final little flow. As you inhale, shoulders over wrist. As you exhale, either lower all the way or halfway, chaturanga, navel to spine, hover. Inhale, your belly back bend. Exhale, child's pose. Lower the knees, sink hips to heels. 3 full breaths here. Walk your hands in towards you, coming upright. And you'll sit over to one hip. Turn to face the back of your mat and come down onto your spine. Feet land just a little away from the glutes. Knees pointing directly up to the ceiling, arms down by your sides, palms down. Press into your feet. Imprint your lower back into the mat first. And then as you press, particularly into the big toe side of your feet, start to roll up through your spine, 1 vertebra at a time, coming into your bridge. You might stay here. You might like to interlace the hands under your body and start to walk shoulder blades in towards each other, coming a little higher onto the upper spine. Press into the feet a little more. Final breath in. Breath out, release any bind. Slowly roll down 1 vertebra at a time. Bring your feet as wide as your mat, knees knock in. Hands to the belly. Feet land parallel once more, knees point up. Bring your right ankle to the front of your left thigh for a figure 4. You might stay here, or you might loop the arms through the little hole between the legs and interlace hands either over back of left thigh or the shin. Maybe rocking side to side here. And then release any bind with the arms. Open your arms wide. Slide your right foot further to the left to start to bring thighs to touch, setting up for twisted roots, like you're sitting in a chair with crossed legs. Pick up your hips, slide them an inch towards the right, and then lift your feet up. Bring your legs over to the left into your twist. There might be a prop under your knees. When you get here, you might like to pick up left shoulder to ground the back of your right shoulder a little more. And maybe you gaze over the right arm here. Breathing into your belly, letting the breath be that anchor as we come towards the end of practice and become a little more still. Gently return through center. Unravel your legs, shift hips and shoulders back into symmetry. Then bringing left ankle to front of your right thigh, finding that figure four shape, feeling into the outer left hip. Maybe there's that bind towards right shin or thigh again. Maybe that little rock side to side. Gentle massage into lower spine. And gently land the foot back down, open through your arms. Slide left foot over towards the right more, the thighs come to touch. Then hips shift over to the left, legs lift and then land towards the right. Maybe on a prop. Maybe your right shoulder lifts to ground down through the left a little more, finding that space across the front of heart. Gaze might be over left shoulder. Breathing into your belly. Gently returning through center. You're welcome to take any final shape you'd like. Maybe it's a happy baby, taking a hold of the outside of the ankles, the calves, or maybe the feet, lifting the heels up towards the sky and drawing knees out towards the armpits, elbows inside of your knees, pressing lower back down and away from you. There might be a little rock here, or lifting, extending one leg, extending the other. Or there might be some other shape you're taking to close off your practice or the physical practice. And when you're ready, finding your shavasana, taking up space on the earth. If there's any props you'd like to use over or under your body, find them, get nice and comfortable. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath you slightly to find space across the heart once more. Slight tuck of your chin towards your chest to lengthen through the back of your neck. Allow yourself to completely soften, completely let go of the hold on your body, of any control you might be latching onto of your practice. Just allow yourself to really receive these final moments in silence, of rest, of integration. I'll guide you out when it's time. Take a slow breath in and a soft breath out. Gently starting to reawaken with a deepening breath. Gentle movements to stretch and yawn yourself awake once more. And then you might land with one hand on the heart or on the belly. And thank yourself for showing up to practice this morning. Honor your efforts. Honor your presence. And may this practice be nourishing to you even as you step off the mat and move into your day. Knowing you can remember this stillness, this awareness at any point to drop back in. Namaste.